Alright, what's going on guys, it's your boy Zilchin. Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Blessing Stones heroic version that they gave us for free. You're able to choose which one you decide that is best for the account, and then they're able to give you one. So I'm going to make a video showcasing all of these, and then at the end we're going to talk about which one is the best. By showcasing, I mean we're going to read everything obviously, and then I'll let you know if they're good or bad, and then which one is the best one for you to choose, right? So if you guys enjoy this kind of video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's just hop straight into it. All right, so here we are over at the Blessing Stones section. Again, we're going to read all of the heroic ones, and we're going to talk about which one is probably the best that you want to use, right? For me, I already know which one I'm going to get, but for you, that would be a different story, right? So first heroic one we're going to read here is the Kendiaru's Blessing. The great spellcaster Kendiaru has gifted you special enchantment. Your maximum HP increases to 6%. Not worth it. Don't do it. All right. We have Blessing Stone info. Tenacity. You possess a tenacious spirit. The damage you take will decrease by 30% when you have 30% or less of your minimum or of your maximum HP. Okay, so that's all right, because if you're in a fight where you're dying so fast, right, you can equip this, and when you reach a certain part or point, you take less damage. Honestly, it's all right. That's all I can say. It's all right. It's not great, but I wouldn't say it's bad, right? It's like mid. It's absolutely mid. This one, Advanced Dagger Technique. Due to your extensive use of daggers, you are now more proficient with them. When attacking an enemy who has 70% or less of their HP, the damage you deal increases to 8.4%. So this is good. This is a good one. All right, so this would probably be one of the ones that you want to focus on, because that 8.4% after 70% is very good, right? Because a lot of the bosses get extra defense at a certain point when you beat them up to a certain point. So this helping you get past that threshold is very, very, very good. Now we have Kasaka's Steel Scales. Kasaka's scales effects strengthen your body like steel. Your damage taken decreases by 9%. So this is an extra defense increase. Not too important, right? Because at the end of the day, a lot of these fights are one-shotting you if you're using certain sets, right? Like Curse Set, don't even bother using any defense type stuff, because the Curse Set literally lowers, you take more damage basically. So that's fine. Speed. Your speed will increase by 12%. Your dash cooldown will decrease by 12%. Not bad. I don't think it's one of the more important ones though. We have Daily Quest Completion. This one you guys know. I know a lot of you still probably use it. If your HP falls to 1, you become immortal. Then you revive, and then you come back with 2,000 HP and an additional 8% of your maximum HP. So it activates once as well. So that's actually not bad at all. We have the Monarch's Domain. When you summon a shadow, Monarch's Domain activates. Shadow's attack within the domain increases by 60%. The shadow also deals damage equal to 100% the value of your attack every second. Okay, so for 8 seconds. So this is good if you're running an intelligence build, like I know a lot of people are. This would be pretty good for that, right? Mana Rampage. You have learned how to gain greater power by channeling your higher volume of mana. Your attack will increase by 9%, but your skill mana consumption will increase by 12%. So this is actually a good one, right? Anything that increases your attack is a very good one, right? Now we have Reawakening. You have completed the secret quest, Courage of the Weak. Your skill cooldowns will all decrease by 12%. This is good for speed running tactics, right? So like if you're using it against, like let's say the newest one that just ended in the Battlefield of Time, you'd see yourself get a quicker time with that because you're able to use a bunch of your skills a bunch of times. Sharp Perception. The instincts you honed as a low-ranking hunter have given you the ability to intuit your opponent's weakness. Your critical hit rate will increase by 2% for 8 seconds when your attacks hit, stacking up to 5 times. So that's not bad at all, right? So that's a 10% increase over time. So we have Sharp Perception. Oh, that's what I just read. We have Bloodlust. Your powerful Bloodlust weakens your enemy's abilities. When you are hit, it decreases your attacker's attack by 7% for 6 seconds. When you attack, it decreases your target's defense by 7%. This is really good. All right, I still use the regular one to this day. Well, I use this one still to this day. 7% attack increase and defense decrease is very, very strong. Very strong. Yeah, very strong. We have camouflage. When you are hit with a large amount of damage, you disappear temporarily. When you receive damage equal to 5% or more of your max HP, you camouflage for 3 seconds and recover 3% HP every 1 second. So this is also very good, specifically for Chapter 18. I know a lot of people use this to beat it because these bosses, these triple bosses and quadruple bosses stages, this is good against it because they attack a lot. So if you're able to disappear for a certain amount of time, then they won't do as much to you because they can't hit you, right? We have Pulverize. This one is very good. The power of the break effects you apply to your enemies increases by 18%. The damage you deal to targets affected also increases by 18%. So it's very good. Both of these 18%, very strong. We have Wolf Assassin. You have obtained the title Wolf Assassin. The damage you deal to normal monsters increased by 9%. So this, alongside with the Black Hole skill, is actually pretty good. Because the Black Hole does extra damage to regular monsters, right? Not boss monsters. So Title Conqueror of Adversity. You have obtained the Title Conqueror of Adversity. Every time your HP decreases by 30%, your attack, defense, and HP increase by 2.4%. I do believe this was like 1.6 or something like that. 1.4. I'm not 100% sure. We can actually check real quick. Where is it? Here. 1.6. So it was a 1.6. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Now let's move on to Demon Slayer Heroic. You have obtained the title Demon Slayer. Your MP increases by absolutely awful. Don't even pay attention to that. Chains of Blood. You will be draped in Chains of Blood. Your attack damage increases by 18% of your lost HP ratio, but also increases your damage taken by the same amount. So I actually have been using this one a lot as well for certain stages, like longer fights, right? Because obviously longer the fight, you're most likely going to take a lot of damage and you're going to fall below that threshold and you get that increase in damage. So this one's not bad at all. Boss Slayer, your damage dealt to bosses increased by 12%, but the cooldown of your dash is 20%. I don't know how much it actually is right here. I said we have it right here. 8%, and that goes up to 12%. That is actually a big jump. This one's pretty good as well. This next one, Double-Edged Sword. As your attack is enhanced, the danger you face increases as well. When your attack hits, your attack increases by 3% for 10 seconds, but also attack of the target will increase, and it stacks up to 4 times. So that's a 12% increase right there over time. So that's pretty strong, pretty good. What are we at? Swiftness. This is just the dash. You can dash 1 additional time. There's an 18% chance of your dash cooldown reset as well. Now we have HP Extraction. You recover 1.2 of your HP when defeating an enemy. That's actually not bad. That's actually not a bad one. Weakness Detection, very strong one here. Your damage dealt to targets that have elemental weakness increases by 12%. Very good, very good. Fatal Strike. Your target's break gauge instantly decreases by 3% when you land a critical hit. Not bad at all either. Assassin's Proficiency. Your back attack increased by 11%. This one, situational, right? So this one, it could be really good, but you have to be behind the enemy and you have to hit them in the back. So this one would be good with your Shadow Step, right? So if you're using the Shadow Step, you go behind them and then you're able to do whatever you want. You can do the alt to do an extra 11%, right? So that's not bad at all. So now we're going to talk about which ones are the best ones, right? So right off the bat, I can tell you right now, this one right here, one of the best ones. You want to focus on this. Double-Edged Sword, also very good. Then you also want to focus on the Boss Slayer, Chains of Blood, Conquer of Adversity, Pulverize, Bloodlust, and Mana Rampage, and then the Dagger Technique. All right, so those ones are very, very, very strong. Now it depends on what you need for your account at the time, right? So for example, for me right now, the one that I can use the most is the Double-Edged Sword or the Weakness Detection. The only reason why I'm going for Double-Edged Sword is because I don't even have the Double-Edged Sword in the regular section here. So if we take a look, I don't have it, but I do have the Weakness Detection, right? So I suggest, if you are going to be using this right now, choose the ones that you need the most or ones that you don't have that is good, right? So I'm not going to get... So I pretty much have all of these already, I think. Yeah, I do have all these. So if I didn't have... Like, for this one, speed, I'm not going to get speed, all right? Because that's useless. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I have it down here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have most of the regular ones. I just need to get the other ones. So if I didn't have speed, I'm not gonna get speed, right? Daily quest completion, I'm not gonna get that because I don't need it, right? There hasn't been a fight that's come out where I can't beat it without dying, right? So I don't need that, so I'm not gonna get that, right? So overall, what I'm saying is get what you need, get what you don't have. So for me, I'm going to be getting the double-edged sword, right? So if you want to do that, you go here, then you click this, and then you search for what you want. It should be in here somewhere, obviously. Double-edged sword, then you claim. Boom, now I have double-edged sword. And this is very, 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 very strong. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you found it helpful, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.